Alexander. The line here tonight on this 3-hour broadcast Dynamite.
Take a look at the talent in the ring, if you will. My goodness.
Konosuke Takeshita, the man I replaced Kenny Omega with, and when I started the Don Callis family.
It was Kenny Omega that opened the door for Konosuke Takeshita to join All Elite Wrestling a number of years ago. Takeshita, a standout at that time in DDT Wrestling. Kenny Omega's former home in Japan before he joined New Japan Pro Wrestling. It was Omega that vouched for Takeshita, that opened the door for him, and it was Takeshita alongside Don Callis that
stabbed Kenny in the back. Well, you neglect to mention the fact that he pinned Kenny twice in 6 days, a feat that has never been done before, under my tutelage.
He certainly did. That was a couple years ago. Once in Wembley Stadium, and then 6 days later in Chicago, and all out. Takeshita now, back to the Takeshita line. Kenny had it scouted, and arm drag instead.
Let's remind the fans, we have a 3-hour telecast of the Holiday Match here tonight. 3 hours right here on TBS and HBO Max. It's Holiday Match Week.
Bucks coming in, quick tags in and out, and that's right. Collision special 1-hour broadcast this Saturday, 30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 p.m. Pacific, coast to coast on TNT and HBO Max. The clock, the back elbow, Takeshita off his feet. O'Connor comes in, the drop kick, and he gets knocked into Hechicero, but Hechicero steadies himself. And
look at Rick Knox allowing 2 men from the opposing team to be in the ring at the same time. Now 3. Come on.
Don Callis would never do that, right, Don?
Well, obviously not. We only got one guy in the ring right now, and it's Takeshita.
That's what I'm talking about now.
Wow, Kenny Omega is jealous of Takeshita, I can tell you that.
Oh, what about that triple team?
Elite.
Has anyone stopped to mention that 2 of the guys who've had the most success against Kenny Omega are both in the Don Callis family? I'm talking about Takeshita and Okada.
It's almost like you built it that way, but right now this $1 million trios match continues. Don't go anywhere.
Would you like to get a massage with the 4 of us? From Adult Swim comes a new series full of laughs, love, and life lessons.
I think if I have children, I'm leaning towards circumcising. What about you guys?
Ha ha, you clowns. New episodes.
Haha, you clowns. New episodes Sundays at 11:45 p.m. Eastern on Adult Swim and next year HBO Max.
I am an entertainer. I don't know if we're ready for this.
I think you are.
The best picture of the year. Songs of Glory PG-13 in theaters this Christmas.
$1 million up for grabs in this big-time trios match. Nick Jackson trying to make the escape to his corner to tag in either Kenny Omega or his brother Matt, but it is Omega that gets the knock, and Omega into action. Big hammer to the chest, 2 in a row, bouncing Hechicero around, and a third. Hechicero touch underneath. Oh, into the midsection. Remember Omega, that battle with diverticulitis.
Oh, come on. Enough with that.
It played a big factor. It was a life-altering situation for Kenny Omega. It was a miracle that he came back to the ring, that he's been able to compete at such a high level, Don.
Oh, he's an incredible athlete. He's just completely without direction without me. If I was still managing, we'd have kicked out of that diverticulitis in a week.
Oh, for crying out loud, Don. Now that's cool, you know that. You're so full of it, but even more so with that comment.
Look at Okada now. This reminds me of back in the good old days. He's just dominating Kenny Omega. Now you talk about teamwork. Here we go.
Takeshita?
Wait a minute, is this teamwork Excalibur?
Right. Talk about tensions. The tensions, I think, are about to boil over between Okada and Takeshita, but a double suplex.
Okada was worried about the disqualification at Excalibur. That's why he told him to get out.
Is that what the stairs all about?
Of course.
You know, what a crowd we got here tonight. It's one of our biggest. We had over 300 Dynamites here on TBS broadcast. Here, a sellout crowd, over 10,000 in Manchester. One of our biggest nights ever. So glad you could be with us.
It's Takeshita and Don Callis doing some strategy sessions there, Don. But Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada, this is the first time, I believe, that these two men have ever wrestled here on Dynamite. Of course, they had that classic bout for the Unified title earlier this summer at All In Texas. Really, two men who've been long-time rivals in there. Without Kenny Omega, Kazuchika Okada is not the wrestler that he is, and likewise Okada, not the wrestler that he is without Omega.
Still go, buddy. Diver Kicking being stabbed in the head with a screwdriver, doesn't matter. Kenny Omega is a remarkable athlete. There you go.
The attacks on the abdomen by the Don Callis family, but Omega able to shake it off with a pair of rights for Okada and Takeshita, sending them down to the floor. And now Hechicero in the corner, but Omega had his back turned. In comes Takeshita.
He was focused on Hechicero, which is where he should be, but knowing that, Takeshita's on the outside, it's going to be a smooth transition, I bet, to a tag.
Omega.
Well, not that smooth, but the tag was made.
Tag made. Omega. The
Jackson,
the senton.
right tag.
Jackson is the legal man. The elbow drop. Okada in. Elbows to his former friends, the Young Bucks, and a shot for Kenny Omega as well.
Okada hates the Young Bucks. Really, he does.
I don't think so.
He told me he used them because of their position when he first came here.
Okada, the Bucks, and now Kenny Omega. The Elite.
This is a great moment.
Hear the thunder coming from Manchester, and Kenny Omega.
Oh, yeah.
Here they have the advantage, but they need to press it if they want to get their hands on that $1 million prize. Don Callis is clutching very, very closely.
We're in Manchester, not the safest place. I gotta keep a handle on him.
Hechicero now.
Look at this.
Matt Jackson, the hammerlock, send him around that side of the bomb. From Hechicero, Don Callis family with the advantage. This match continues. Don't go anywhere. $1 million is on the line.
Confused on weird.
Unlike anything you've ever seen.
Our window pressing in Miami is pretty crazy.
The New York Rangers take on the Florida Panthers.
This is going to be awesome.
To discover NHL Winter Classic, January 2nd on TNT.
Starting Friday, TBS has your golden ticket to a weekend of walk.
Oops, I ate my ticket.
It's a pure imagination overdose on Friday Night Vibes.
And dinner and movies.
This weekend on TBS.
It's gonna be sweet.
I thought we said no more puns.
Welcome back to this 3-hour broadcast of AEW Dynamite. The Don Callis family, the Elite, a battle for $1 million going down tonight in Manchester, England. And Tony Schiavone, for the last few moments, it has been all the family.
It's been all the family, including Don Callis. Over our left, we got the cheap shots there on Matt Jackson.
I was just defending myself.
Referee's back was turned. You didn't see it, but Don Callis, everybody saw it here in Manchester. It's plain as day. Wait a second, Matt Jackson. Sweeps the leg of Hechicero out, lands the super kick, but Okada cutting Matt off, preventing him from making the tag and sending Omega spilling to the floor.
There's Don Callis, as you heard, running away from Matt.
Takeshita knocked to the floor, the double boots to the jaw of Okada. And now, Stunner on the floor. Caught Takeshita unawares. Okada out to the floor in pursuit, and Matt Jackson back into the ring trying to desperately tag in his brother. But Okada putting on the brakes. Dora into the Bulldog. He's looking up for Matt Jackson, but he desperately needs to make a tag.
Yeah, he is so smooth as that, and he's got a lower back problem right now. Listen to the fans. Try to help him in. Tag is made.
Nick Jackson, the legal man, some relief for his brother, and now just taking the fight directly to the Don Callis family. But Okada got him off to the midsection. Okada and Takeshita working together at least for the moment. Nick Jackson, meeting in the minds there. Overhand chop, leaps over Takeshita, super kick for Takeshita. Maintaining control of Okada. 2-for-1 for Nick Jackson.
6 years later, the Bucks, Kenny Omega are still amazing.
Right boot, the face on Okada. Cesaro gets taken down. And now, Dora into a cutter by Nick Jackson.
Just like older brother.
The Young Bucks, perhaps a little bit of risky business for Konosuke Takeshita. Yes, it was. The slash to cover. Takeshita able to kick out.
They almost pinned the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Almost.
Kenny Omega saying some words to Nick Jackson, but Takeshita caught the hook. A massive elbow strike.
Wiped out Nick.
Knocked him all the way back to Rancho Cucamonga.
Backbreaker from Hechicero. Hechicero with Nick Jackson isolated in the corner. Whip and Hechicero the running knee strike. Hechicero, hammer lock for another mad scientist bomb. This time on Nick Jackson. But Nick able to carry himself around. Canadian destroyer. Hechicero got stuck on the top of his head.
He is still stuck. But still, Nick needs to make a tag, and Kenny wants in. Sell him to the fans. They want him in right now. Look at this again.
What an escape by Nick Jackson. Around Hechicero and then answering, coming back with that Canadian destroyer.
After all those revolutions on that hammerlock, he's rubbing.
Okada, legal for the family, and he called out his career-defining rival, Kenny Omega.
He beat him in Dallas, so beat him here.
It was all in Texas, but Kazuchika Okada defeated Kenny Omega for the AEW International Championship, becoming the first ever AEW Unified Champion.
We do not get a lot of first here, but this is a first on Dynamite. Two legendary performers.
Get on!
Snapping those forearms from Omega.
Magic and Bird back in the 80s. Brady and Manning. Some of the great rivalries. We are watching it unfold here in Pro Wrestling AEW.
But Omega strikes back at the top of the chest, blistering the Rainmaker. Omega charges in, but Okada turns around, sees him on the top, wants the drop kick. There, Omega had it scouted. Now Omega, one-winged angel perhaps. Turn.
Okay, Omega looking for the one-wing angel.
Okada, Rainmaker.
Oh, Okada looking for the Rainmaker.
Omega and Okada know each other so well, and you're seeing how it develops in the ring.
Counters to the counters.
Hechicero comes in, that guillotine, leg drop it. Oh, Matt Jackson, the DDT. Hechicero trying to change levels. Matt didn't let it happen, and now Takeshita.
Luther the bomb.
Takeshita and Nick Jackson legal. Super kick avoided by Takeshita. Move to the midsection from the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. The top prize will just get more wrestling, but right now, Nick Jackson escapes with grip of Takeshita. Takeshita held on for another Blue Thunder perhaps, but
Tag's been made to Matt.
Takeshita, he was so locked in on Nick Jackson that he didn't see the super kick coming, but he absorbed the contact. Now the waist lock. Standing switch again. And cuts a flip over both men. The German suplex on Takeshita, but now Okada into the fray. Okada taking it. The drop kick avoided by the Bucks, but the super kicks were not.
This is incredible. I mean, this is incredible. For $1 million.
Oh, your box is the Meltzer driver.
The drop kick from Okada, and now Takeshita. The legs are hooked.
What's this now? The power.
The prelude to the German suplex. Matt Jackson in serious trouble here. It's just the slam and
Power drive knee.
knee from Takeshita. 1, 2.
He's dumped outside.
Forward. Takeshita tagged in by Takeshita.
Takeshita calling the play here. It's going to be a great triple team, I think.
Pull up Matt Jackson. He was looking for a rainmaker just as Takeshita was looking for the knee. And Hechicero trying to calm the tensions here, but
They just want to finish these guys so bad, they all want to do it themselves.
Okada messed that up.
That's how much they hate them.
and remember, there's $1 million on the line for the winners of this match. But
Was that an accident when he swung a foot right to Okada's face? Or not?
Takeshita didn't seem too apologetic about it, but either way, it's Omega and Takeshita legal for their respective sides here.
I wonder about that move.
Omega floats over, waist lock, and transitions to the Dragon suplex with the snap. Hechicero and Omega. Takes Hechicero down.
Oh, he's in perfect.
Oh, Okada with the Rainmaker.
From Kenny Omega, 3 in a row, 1 for each member of the opposition.
For the Elite firing the crowd up.
Reunited Elite competing here tonight in Manchester. Triple super kicks for Hechicero. His bell got rung there, and Omega lining him up. Trigger! The Elite could be moments away from $1 million.
He's got him up. Every bit of 255 here is Hechicero.
Hechicero up on the shoulders, and
One-winged angel.
Winged Angel with the assist.
Yes!